Well, the wins list is really starting to look strong for the English contender, Lerone Murphy. Josh Kulabau, Aquan Amirkhani, Douglas Silva, DeAndrade, of course, Ricardo Ramos back in the day. But now tonight is the test, right? The test that everybody wants to see if Lerone Murphy can pass, because a lot of people envision him as a future champion, if not UFC headliner. But these are the type of fights that you need to prove you can pass. Stylistically, the UFC gave him this fight because they think it'll test him in all realms of mixed martial arts. We'll see tonight if Lerone Murphy can preserve that O in the loss column. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lerone the Miracle Murphy.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Good.
All right, so here's the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. Another fight here tonight. His first 2 UFC wins took less than 2 minutes combined. The majority of Duho Choi's wins have come by first-round knockout. We'll see if he can rack up another one here tonight.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Slips. All right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook home, DC.
He lands it perfect. I mean, he throws it perfect. Right hand is always where it needs to be. If he throws it with the right, the left hand's always where it needs to be. It's tight, it's crisp, and it lands with a lot of power.
So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Choi gets hit with a kick. Back and forth we go. Oh, he blasted the kick to the midsection right there. Got it right below that elbow guard. And on the other side, if you're the boxer, you maybe need to lower that guard a little bit more.
Well, you're at kicking range and not boxing range. So as he's landing damage, the boxer can't reach him with the punches. It's beautiful. And it shows how hard they work in building this game plan and this approach that has allowed for them to jump out in front.
And now the jab gets through. Come on, buddy. Keep your hands Murphy gets stung by that leg kick. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice punch to the head.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Straight right hand, no good. Well, overhand to the head is true. Great technique there.
It won't take many of those.
He's on the wobbly legs now. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Nice kick there by Lerone Murphy. How good is he? Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Choi's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now.
Good right hand out of top. I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight. Nice straight punch.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Murphy's forehead is bleeding now, cut is open. Nice crack there. Massive left hand.
Guillotine jump. You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that guard and drive his hips up into his opponent.
Choi's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
These guys are working.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Ooh, sorry to cut short, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock. Roll it to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Round 2 is next. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Choi's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, big elbow.
Get that money. All right, good. Oh! All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red, there's nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Takedown defense holds up.
Very fast leg kick lands for him. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Good body work with that hook by the Korean Superboy.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there. He better check. That leg's getting beat up. Oh! He hurt him real bad.
Clean with the right hook. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Throwing that jab yet again out of range. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, there's the head kick, it's blocked.
You know, that's a big thing when you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. Choi's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Lerone Murphy.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
See what he can do here in the clinch. All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, because blood has really become a factor, and it's a cut that appears to be right above his eye.
That's one of the worst spots for you to get a cut, because then the blood starts to come down and it goes into the eye. It's difficult already to see, but when you got one of the best mixed martial artists in the world targeting it, it becomes impossible.
They call that the trickle-down effect.
Ready to fight?
That's what that is?
That's right. Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe that shot landed perfect. Beautiful left-hand punch.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Takedown defense holds up. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Nice body shot.
Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test
Murphy's eye starting to swell now.
Solid punch from the clinch here.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. And he connects there. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Murphy's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
This is a terrible position.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Murphy's trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Making all these shots count. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Murphy.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, good defense, yes.
"45 seconds remain in the round." Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Murphy's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Final seconds here. Went for the inside leg kick. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Don't be stupid.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Good kick. Gets to the single collar tie.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Just unable to quite find that range.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Choi. Lands the side kick now. Just over 3 minutes to go. Lerone Murphy gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
Oh, nice body shot.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant...
He hurt him again.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career, it's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
That's a straight punch. Does a lot of damage when you can hit him in the body that clean.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Target. Wow.
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Under 2 minutes now to go. Choi's in half guard now.
Getting them out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that down. He has his opponent in a critical situation.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Choi.
Oh, right into mount.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by the Korean Superboy.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yeah.
Modest fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Lerone Murphy. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Murphy's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and his nose is severely cut up right now. This fight could end at any moment. All right, round 4 is in the books. Murphy's nose does not look like it did at the beginning of this fight. Perhaps it is broken. It is certainly pouring blood, and you got to think the referee's going to call on the ringside physician to come in and take a look. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
Well, how good is that jab by Murphy? Right on the button. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. artificially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt.
Oh, another one.
Oh, he's in real trouble now.
Oh, that's big.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Back and forth we go. Murphy's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. And there's the single.
He's got to be careful here. See him put himself into the half guard, like the control, yep.
Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not gonna win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Lerone Murphy.
There it is. Now he's running him out. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. He is throwing his entire hip into these body shots.
Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key in anything you do in regards to fighting. So, for him to secure that knockout.
Oh, big right. Ooh, diving shot that lands. Oh, big shots here. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook.
Murphy's trying to lock up on a submission now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, heavy shots raining down. "20 seconds to go in the fight." Murphy's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Sure, he's able to transition back to side control now. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest
49-46.
for the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary